Did the prototype send the letter to us, the player, at the beginning of Poppy Playtime Chapter 1? This is a theory that I've quickly whipped up. It's at the time of recording, it is 2:46 a.m. and I've thought about this for a few days now, and I just need to get it out because Chapter 5 releases in 14 minutes. So here's why I think the prototype sent us the letter in the beginning of Chapter 1. So in Chapter 4, it was revealed that the prototype, his main domain, his territory, is in the lab areas that we're exploring in Chapter 5. Now, what I find weird is that the prototype lurks in the labs, experimenting on the inside animals, I'm pretty sure they're called. But when we rock up in to the factory in Chapter 2, once we defeat Mummy Longlegs, the prototype is there. Why is he there? Why would the prototype just so happen to be near the game station just when we rock up, when we arrive? Bit of a coincidence. And then in Chapter 3, once we defeat Catnap and burn him to ashes, the prototype just collects the body, the entire body. Now this is weird, but when I thought about it, I thought, of the theory that I'm talking about, what if the prototype sent us the letter at the beginning of Chapter 1 to get us back to the factory, not to torture us or anything, but to get something out of us, not from us, but from our actions. So follow along, stay with me. Apparently in Chapter 4, the prototype and Harley Sawyer had some sort of deal, had some sort of partnership that the prototype wasn't too fond of because he didn't like Harley. He didn't want to keep him around, but he did because he needed Harley for something. We don't know what that something is. We don't even know why the prototype needs Poppy when she's just been in a case for 10 years. But what I'm thinking, he said he needs something from the bigger bodies, all the monsters like Mummy Longlegs and Catnap and Doughy. I mean, Doughy just got turned to ice. There's not much you can do with that. He was Play-Doh in the first place. But I think he needs something from the bigger bodies, which is why he sent the letter to us. Not to just get us killed, but he was predicting that we had the ability to outmaneuver and outsmart everybody. He was playing 4D chess and was already predicting every outcome. Maybe not every outcome. I think he might have wanted us to die to Doughy because he just rage baited Doughy by killing all his loved ones. And then we survive. I don't think he was counting on that. But either way, he had so many chances to just end it all. Think about back to Chapter 2. He was literally behind one little steel door that he could have easily just ripped off. But he didn't. And in Chapter 3, he's clearly in the roof. He can jump down and jump us. But he didn't. Why? I think it's because, as I've already stated, he needs the bigger bodies for whatever he's planning or experimenting. And then Poppy, what if he wanted us to come out to free Poppy, to give her the false sense of hope that she could end it all? Because we know her plans was just to blow up the place, kill everybody, engulf it in flames. Now, if we're going along with the prototype could predict next move, he sent the letter knowing we would come back, knowing that we could just beat Huggy Wuggy. What if he was anticipating us to free Poppy and for her to try and blow up the place? Because we knew she just wanted to end it all, end everything right then and there. So what if he was planning for Poppy to do that? So she would make all these rash decisions and fail, which in turn, her plans in Chapter 4, it helped the prototype kill everybody in Safe Haven. Just blowing up Doughy, one of the biggest threats in my opinion, because he's Plato. He's literally just Plato. How are you going to kill Plato? Besides freezing it, of course, but I think Doughy can be a bit more smarter than that. But yeah, it was just, I think he needed Poppy to have the false sense of hope, and for her to be confident that she could change it now that she's free and now that she has some foreign help. And that is why the prototype sent us the letter, hoping to start a chain of events that would lead to, I guess right now, technically. I'm not too sure if he wanted us to live and make it to the labs, but I think he did want us to make it to the prison at least. I think he wanted to get rid of Doughy and everybody at Safe Haven. Anyways, if you like that little theory, please consider liking this video, and yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an interstellar day.